When we hold these very large antique and fine sales, people come for different reasons. Some people are looking for a chest of drawers to put in the bedroom. Others might be collectors of individual things like snuff boxes, vinaigrettes, even tankards, candlesticks. It's amazing what people collect. Other people will want a painting for the wall. Some are private, some are dealers hoping to make a profit. But some people will buy an object not because of what it is, but because of where it's from, the provenance. And provenance is a word that we use in auction rooms all the time. And it is almost as important, and in some cases more important, than the object itself. Provenance is where it's from, where's it been, what's it seen. This is a great example of when provenance is more exciting than the object itself. So you start by looking at that. It's 20th century. It's hallmarked, so it's solid silver, and it's in the form of a pear. But what is it? Let's have a look. It's got a glass liner. It's nice quality, and it's probably a bonbon dish, something for putting your little sweets in on the side table. But what makes this special is the inscription. And it says, "Dearest Victor and Sarah, with love, Elizabeth and Richard, Christmas 1972. Now, if you're as old as me, Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton are, I suppose today it would be the equivalent of Posh and Becks or someone like that. Elizabeth Taylor was the goddess of the silver screen, and Richard Burton, her husband. They were the couple of Hollywood. And this little bonbon dish was a thank you. And it was a thank you to friends who were rather important in their lives. Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor were filming their iconic blockbuster, Cleopatra. And Elizabeth Taylor, while she was filming, was ill. She was suffering from pneumonia. So she went to see Victor. And Victor treated her for her pneumonia and saved her life. And from that moment on, they were lifelong friends. Victor and Sarah would visit them on their boat in London. They would go to their home in Hampstead, and they would experience that Hollywood glamour. And this is their Christmas present in 1972. It's a Christmas present from two people that are more important than almost any other British stars in Hollywood history. This is an object that without that provenance would be worth 50, 60 pounds, but maybe with that provenance, it could be worth 5 to 10 times that. So this is 300 to 500 pounds of provenance and 50 pounds worth of silver. And now let's look at something with totally different provenance. This is a Boule tabletop or lap desk. And it's known as Boule because it's after a French designer called André Charles Boule. And the way this is done is it's a layer of tortoiseshell put on top of a veneer of brass. It was revived in Britain in the 19th century, which is where this desk was made. So it's British, and it's got an inscription, Empress of India. Now, when we first saw this, we thought, oh, Empress of India. Is it from a ship called the Empress of India? Where's it? It can't be the Empress of India. Surely not. But open this, and this is where it was missed. So the person that sold this, the person that's put it in the sale, hadn't spotted it. And let's have a look at that inscription. It says, "Happy birthday, dearest Mama, 24th of May, 1876. Now, who was born on the 24th of May? Queen Victoria. Empress of India. And her son could have been, well, it could have been a few, but wouldn't it be nice if it was Edward VII, the following king of England from 1902 to 1912. An amazing thing with an amazing history. A desk like that with no provenance, not fashionable. It's 100 to 150 pounds. With that Queen Victoria provenance, even her knickers make 150 to 200 pounds. I've even sold a pair of her bloomers for getting on for £1,000. So what's a desk going to be worth? Well, it's strange because people collect Queen Victoria's bloomers. They don't collect her desks, and this is out of fashion, where owning a pair of Queen Victoria's bloomers is quite a fun thing to say. So I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference on the object, but I think it's certainly going to be mid-hundreds. And from one bit with royal provenance to another. Now, you've probably seen these before, but most of them will have had bottoms on them when you will have seen them. Now, when you see a coronation or a big event at Westminster Abbey, the guests are given stools, or if they're more important, chairs to sit on. I think on occasions they were asked to donate some money to charity, but on other occasions they were gifts to those people attending. So what have we got here? We've got a stool that is limed oak. It's a very, very standard thing. And in fact, this isn't the coronation of Queen Elizabeth. This is the coronation of George VI, her dad. There we are. And on the bottom of the seat rail there, it says GR6 coronation. But this chamfered square leg, that typical foot with this velvet upholstery and original ribbon, this is exactly what you expect. And these are the original covers. Without the provenance, they're £10 each. With the provenance, that pair are probably going to make £300 to £500 just because of where they were. Now let's have a look at a couple of bits of stone with, again, a totally different type of provenance. Now, she is wonderful. She isn't the right colour, and that is because she was found in an outbuilding, and she has taken on the dirt and the dust, but she is in fact made from white marble. And there she is holding the mother dove and the nest here. But she's a great thing. It's a good thing anyway. So 19th century marble sculpture after an earlier example. And she would be worth £300 to £500 at auction anyway. But she wasn't found in any old outbuilding. She was found in the outbuildings of Lochow Park. And Lochow Park is one of Derbyshire's biggest and best houses. We've got Chatsworth, we've got Kedleston, we've got some huge houses in Derbyshire. And locally to here, Lochow Park is amongst them. So with the Lochow Park provenance, I should think she's going to make £1,000 to £1,500. She is great. So provenance is really important. And if you've got something at home that you think might have a good story, that might have a good provenance, do get in touch here at Bamford's and I'll come out and have a look for you. But not only that, if you've enjoyed this and thought it was interesting, please do not forget to like and subscribe.